Hi everyone. 12 months ago as a company we made a major decision to set up our own charitable foundation. We did this for a number of reasons. Firstly, to take advantage of our increased ability to help a number of causes and have a number of charity partners. We also did it to build on our already rich culture by giving staff the opportunity to help our partners in many different ways. Over the last 12 months, we've been very proud to continue our long-running association with the Breast Cancer Network of Australia. And we're now thrilled to announce, or more formally announce, the inclusion of VSK, which is Very Special Kids, a local children's charity that helps families across Melbourne and Victoria who have children with life-threatening conditions. Part of our unique foundation structure is to set an audacious project goal every year or two. Most of you will be aware that our first one is a very big one. It's in conjunction with a friend of the firm, Peter Baines, and his charity, Hands Across the Water. So we're about 60 or 70% of the way through building the Jellis Craig house, which is an orphanage home in Chanchanaburi in Thailand that will pull 20 young boys and girls out of the most awful situations and circumstances and give them a better life forever. So we're off to a good start. Thank you very much for all of your support and fundraising in our first 12 months. From our company contributions, from our staff, clients, community, and our specific fundraising initiatives, we've raised and applied an amazing $200,000 in our first 12 months. So it's an excellent start, but it's a very, very long-term commitment. There are plenty of challenges ahead. We'll continue to need your support as we move into 2015 and beyond.
BCNA works to ensure that Australians affected by breast cancer receive the very best support, information, treatment and care appropriate to their individual needs. BCNA is the peak national organisation for Australians personally affected by breast cancer. BCNA consists of over 95,000 individual members and 310 group members. Jellis Craig have been supporting BCNA for the past 3.5 years. We are thrilled to continue our long-standing relationship with BCNA through our foundation. A wide number of our staff participated in 2 initiatives run throughout the year, one of which being the Field of Women, the other being Run Melbourne. We had over 100 staff, family and friends participate in the Run Melbourne event, raising an amazing $27,000, 100% of which is going directly to BCNA.
Very Special Kids is a foundation, an organisation that cares for children with life-threatening illnesses, and I think it's fair to say that there's only 2 hospices in Australia, and Very Special Kids was the first one, founded back in 1985. The foundation which I belong to has been involved over that period of time, and it's with great pleasure that I'd like to introduce the Jellis Craig Foundation into the Very Special Kids organisation. Our association with VSK has been simple, it's been detailed, it's also been from the grassroots level up. And I think some of the things that we've been involved in, which I've had a great deal of pleasure with a lot of the people from Jellis Craig and from Bennis McKinnon, have been involved in the wine raffle, which occurs once every year in November. We've also had the footy fever debate in September, just prior to the grand final, which often raises between $300,000 and $400,000 each year. In addition to that, a recent event has been the treadmill challenge, which raised in excess of $500,000 in July, where we had treadmills running for 24 hours, and we had a team from the Jellis Craig office at Armidale. So it's with a great deal of pleasure that I welcome Jellis Craig Foundation to Very Special Kids, and importantly, with the advent of all our offices now, we'll be able to drive both the involvement of the entire company and the future of our relationship with VSK will be intact. In future foundation news, how you as an individual can become more involved with VSK and with the foundation. So some of the events for next year that we're planning is obviously the treadmill challenge, which I've touched on, as well as the fair and numerous other opportunities as well. So keep abreast of the news and we'll keep you involved, and thank you for your time.
In 2004, the Thai community was rocked by the tsunami. This left thousands of Thai children homeless and abandoned. Hands Across the Water was created by Peter Baines to protect these children, to give them education, safety and well-being, and to provide a greater future. Peter Baines is now a very close friend to the Foundation and to the wider Jellis Craig group. Hands Across the Water is an Australian charity that gives at-risk Thai children and their communities a helping hand. This is a project partnership with Hands Across the Water, where we are building a home orphanage for 20 boys and girls who have been faced with some awful situations within the sex slavery, homelessness and at-risk living conditions, and it will provide these children with the opportunity to gain education, medical attention and importantly, a brighter future. We are continuing a number of initiatives with Hands Across the Water, but the first one kicked off with our own Big Blokes on Bikes. We are so proud of our contribution to Hands Across the Water with Big Blokes on Bikes, and also our progress with the home in Thailand, which is due to be officially opened early next year. It was announced at our awards night, and we were very proud to allow the opportunity for Richard Winnicky and Karen Maloney to fly to Thailand to officially open the home.